The priest asked God the Father to make this the body and the blood of Jesus. Then the priest recounts the very words of Jesus, repeats the very word of Jesus on that night of the Last Supper, that day before he was to suffer, right? Before Good Friday, he had the Last Supper with his apostles. What he did was he took the bread, and with eyes raised to heaven, to God the Almighty Father, he gave thanks to the Father. He said the blessing over the bread. Thanks, he said the blessing, broke the bread, and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take this, all of you, and eat of it, for this is my body, which will be given up for you." Isn't that beautiful? Now the priest is saying the very words of Jesus, saying, "For this is my body," right? This bread is his body, which will be given up for you. That's why you receive him in Holy Communion, right? And then after that, he takes the precious chalice, right? Remember why it's precious? It's gold, it's with precious stones, because it's going to contain the precious blood of Jesus. In a similar way, when supper was ended, he took this precious chalice in his holy and venerable hands, and once more giving you thanks, he said the blessing, and gave the chalice to his disciples, saying, "Take this, all of you, and drink from it, for this is the chalice of my blood, the blood of the new and eternal covenant, which will be poured out for you and for many, for the forgiveness of sins. Do this in memory of me." Once the priest says those words, and the priest is acting in the person of Jesus, this wine becomes the blood of Jesus, right? Isn't that the most beautiful thing? In a way, that is the very center of the Mass. When Jesus himself, acting in the person of the priest, offers the bread and makes it into his body, and the wine, and makes it into his most precious blood, so that you and I can receive it for the life of the world. Well, when the priest raises the host, the holy bread, the bell rings, because what that little bell says is, "Please look at the bread that's being raised, which is now the body of Jesus." And then, like the angels, adore him. Look at him and adore him. And then, when he raises the chalice, the little bell rings again. It says, "Hey, boys and girls, look at that precious chalice, which is now the blood of Jesus." Like the angels, adore him. All right? So, from now on, whenever you hear that little bell, when we raise the body of Jesus and the chalice of the most precious blood of Jesus, look at the bread, which is the body. Look at the chalice with the precious blood, and say, "Jesus, help me to love you more." God bless you.